Hello guys, and welcome once again to this amazing YouTube channel where we share with you valuable content concerning how to trade the financial markets. So in this video I just wanted to share with you some of the top 10 trading lessons that I learned in 2022. Top 10 trading lessons that I learned in 2022. These are some of the lessons that might actually be valuable to a beginner who is starting to trade, as well as even an amateur trader or someone who is facing some hiccups or ups and downs in trading here and there. So the first lesson that I learned in 2022 is the importance of a stop loss. The importance of a stop loss is very key when it comes to trading, because no matter how big your capital is, the stop loss is actually your friend. A stop loss is there to make sure that you are not going to risk everything that you have on a single opportunity. It applies even to life. You can't risk everything that you have on a single opportunity, because opportunities, they're always going to come. So the importance of a stop loss was the first lesson that I learned very hard. I knew about it, but I actually learned it more in 2022. Lesson number 2 that I learned was the importance of having a mentor. The importance of having a mentor. It's something obviously that personally I managed to have a mentor in my journey. I'm just speaking this on behalf of someone who might not be having a mentor right now. Not having a mentor, the danger of not having a mentor is you're trying to reinvent the wheel. You're trying to connect dots together on your own, which might take you longer than when you have a mentor. A mentor is someone who have the dots connected already. So when you have someone who have the dots connected already, guiding you and leading you in the way, your time, the amount of time that you're going to take to be profitable is going to be shorter and lesser than someone who is going to try to figure out the whole process on their own. That is the importance of having a mentor. Number 3, I actually learned the importance of having a community, a trading community. That is why we have Smart Traders and International. It's a trading community of traders that are trading various instruments, crash and boom, volatility indices, US 30, Nasdaq indices, currencies, almost all the major pairs. We trade them in Smart Traders and International. So this is the community of traders who are like-minded. Why is it important to be part of such a community? Trading it's a very lonely game. It's a very lonely industry. You also need a community, especially on days when you lose motivation, on days when you don't have the inspiration and the motivation or the drive to go on. You actually need to be part of a community. That is why we have groups like the ones in the description below. You can actually connect to some of our free groups there. You can actually join us and be part of our community, where we share, where we talk, where we interact as a team, where we interact and we share some of the challenges that we might be having and experiencing, some of the wins that we might be experiencing. We share as a team as well. Some of the setups that personally I will be seeing, I also share with the team as well. So that is the importance of being part of a community. It's very, very key. It actually helps you on your good days as well as your bad days. That is number 3. Number 4, I actually learned the importance of equity. The importance of equity. Having enough equity is very key. In as much as one can start with small equity, let's say $100, you start with $100, $500, $1,000. It's okay to start with those small amounts, but at the end of the day, you need to know that trading, it's a long-term game. It being a long-term game, you actually need to also have a long-term mindset of saying that as an investor, you need to adopt an investor's mentality, which is to say, in as much as I can start with $100, $500, whatever, let me grow this amount of money to reach at least a stable amount. Once I have reached that stable amount, then I can actually start to withdraw constantly. Unlike trying to withdraw constantly when you have a $100 account, $200 account, $300 account, those monies, they are still small, and the risk of losing that money is higher than someone who has, let's say, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. that person, the risk of them losing, it's lesser than someone with a $100 account. So that is why you need to make sure that, in as much as you might come into trading with a small account, make sure that you have a goal, set targets of growing that small account bit by bit up until you reach a stable amount of money, a stable capital, a stable equity in your account. It's very key, and it's very when you have a stable account, a stable trading account, you have a very big competitive advantage more than someone who doesn't have a stable trading account. Someone with a stable trading account, they can have a bad day, they can have a bad week, they can have a bad month, but they're actually going to bounce back the next month, the next week, or the next day without having fear of losing their entire capital. Unlike someone who has a smaller capital, when they have a bad day or a bad week or a bad month, they actually start to shake because they're almost losing their capital. So imagine if you lose your capital, what else are you going to be doing? Because that is, capital is what is our business in trading. That is what brings you into the game. If you don't have that capital, what else are you doing? That was number 4. Moving on to number 5, I actually learned the importance of having one strategy. The importance of having one strategy and sticking to that strategy is very key. Why? Because I always tell my students that information will never end. Knowledge, there's no end to knowledge, there's no end to knowing. In as much as we have smart confluence trading 1.0, 2.0 and 3.0, there is still a lot to be known in trading, in life, and in the industry as a whole. There's a lot that is still yet to be known. But what you know, you actually need to maximize that which you have been known. That which you have been given, you need to maximize on that. If ever what you have been given works, you need to just maximize on that, because there's no end to knowing. In as much as you need to adopt an open mind, you need to adopt an open mind to whatever you'll be doing, but there's no end to knowing. You just need to know that whatever you now know, whatever you've been given by your mentor, that works. Continue and make sure that you master that as much as possible. Moving on to number 6, I have learned the importance of having determination and persistence. Determination and persistence is very key when it comes to trading, because there are days when you actually lose even the motivation to trade. A bad day can actually ruin your emotions, especially when you're a beginner, when you haven't mastered how to control emotions. So determination and persistence is very key, especially on days when you lack motivation. That is number 6. Moving on to number 7, accuracy is very key. Accuracy is very key. People, they think when it comes to technical analysis or fundamental analysis, it's all about drawing lines, drawing support and resistance, drawing your supply and demand. It's beyond that. It goes beyond that. Accuracy is very key. That is why in smart confluence trading 3.0, we actually can go as far as going as accurate as to the candlesticks, going deeper into the details of the candlesticks. So accuracy is very key, because the more accurate you are in trading, the less the losses that you're going to have and the more wins that you're going to have, meaning you are going to be more consistently profitable than someone who is trading without accuracy in terms of analysis. Moving on to number 8, I learned the importance of withdrawing constantly. Yes, in as much as I said growing equity is good, it's very good. Withdrawing constantly is also good, because it helps to fix in your subconscious mind the belief that this thing is actually working for me. The more you withdraw, you gain more confidence in yourself. You actually gain more confidence in your strategy. You actually gain more confidence in what you are doing, unlike someone who hasn't withdrawn or doesn't withdraw that often. That is number 8. Moving on to number 9, I actually learned the importance of going through videos like this one. Going through such videos like this, where people with experience, they actually can share with you what they've been through, is very key, because it helps you to not make the same mistakes that they would have made. That is why it's key to always follow up on videos like these ones. That is number 9. Moving on to number 10, which is the final point of the day. Number 10, one of the lessons that I learned in 2022 concerning trading. The last point, it's very, very key, because if ever you're not aware of this, you might actually move in a circle thinking that you are progressing, yet you won't be progressing. Thinking that you're progressing, yet you won't be progressing. Right? So on number 10, I actually learned the importance of prayer. One might say, how does prayer have to do with trading? Prayer, I'm also talking of meditation. The importance of meditation and prayer to one's trading journey. Trading is a very, very busy industry mentally. It can keep you so busy mentally, it can keep you so frustrated mentally, even emotionally. So having a prayer life, having a meditation life combined with your trading, it helps you, because meditation, it actually calms down your emotions, it actually clears your mind, and actually gives you that clarity in your mind before you even jump into your trading. So personally, what I do, I always pray and meditate before I even start to trade each and every single day, which is what you can actually also start to adopt, because it helps you to ease down your emotions, it helps you to trade with a clear mind. You actually can trade with a clear mind. Even if yesterday was a bad day, you can actually trade today with a clear mind that is focused on the progress of that particular day. That is the importance of meditation and prayer to one's trading journey. Meditation and prayer, it actually helps a lot. It helps a lot when it comes to emotions, when it comes to your mind. It can actually help you to be stable, especially when you have running trades. I've seen people, when they have running trades, they lose stability, they freak out, they shake, so all those things, it comes